Okay, so this was a flamenco tremolo, and the flamenco tremolo is like the classical +1. The +1 is the I finger, is played twice. P, I, A, M, I. So the difference really is that the use of the flamenco tremolo, because it has one extra note, it kind of has a broader sound. That one extra note, even though it happens very, very fast, it slows down the bass line considerably. And it creates a thicker texture, if you will. The classical tremolo, because it's only 3, it's kind of fleeting by very quickly. And the compositions used in it take that pacing into account, and that's when they it affects the phrasing, it affects the tempo of how you take things. So it pretty much locks you into a very specific kind of pulsation, if you will. The flamenco tremolo, there's many different ways and different uses for it. Some people will play it in rhythmic things. So in a soleá, in a kind of a fast soleá, it's very, very on the beat, and not much space between the thumb and the singing line. But in a minera, like I was just doing right now, in any kind of free form, which they use tremolo a lot in flamenco, the spacing sometimes is a little bit more rubato. So when you're as you can see, I'm varying the speed and the tempo of the actual tremolo and the bass line a lot more than I would if I was playing a classical tremolo. So how to practice a flamenco tremolo? Pretty much like the classical, but with +1. Here's a little an exercise that kind of works on getting the rotation of the fingers to happen in a very effective way. It's kind of a quality control from every finger to every finger to every finger to every finger to happen in a really ideal way. So you kind of break it down into smaller units. What do I mean by that? Instead of just going endlessly like that, I'm focusing on the quality between just getting from one note to another in groups of 2, and then repeating the same finger into the next one and into the next one, like this. I, A, M, M, I. And then. that does, it just makes the fingers very alert. When you have to double hit with the same finger, it just makes them very alert, and it teaches the muscle to regenerate quickly. And that is very good for speed, by the way. So. And as you do that, you apply also the planting element into it, which we discussed earlier. And so this is a great preparation for eventually just going. So really anything is good. You just play chords. Anything done right is a good exercise. Okay, thanks. Check out the lessons on newlearningvision.com. There's extensive technique packages as well as repertoire. And soon we'll be coming out with a more in-depth tremolo package as well. Thank you for coming.